Hello fragrance lovers, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today's episode we are going to discover if Dior Homme Cologne is the best cologne in the universe. You won't want to miss this. We're going to deep dive into this scent. We're going to talk about how it smells, we're going to talk about its price, and ultimately I'm going to use it as my scent of the day, and I'm going to give you my final verdict on whether you should consider picking this cologne up. Let's head to the scent bar. That's right, if you're new to the channel, this is Mr. Season's Scent Bar. I'm just a middle-aged guy who likes fragrances, I like to talk about them, and I like to grow a community of people who like fragrances too. And what do we have behind me? We have an abundance of fragrances, over 200 in fact. And I'm glad you've come to join me. And today's episode, we're going to talk about Dior Homme Cologne. This is a recent pickup for Mr. Seasons. We're going to deep dive into it. Let's get it on and let's get stuck into it because the videos are coming thick and fast right now. I'm aiming for a video a day, even if it's just a quick 5-10 minute video. So please consider subscribing if you like some quick 5-10-15 minute fragrance content. You just want something quick, snappy, not too intense. And look, I'm not a professional. I've already said this in my previous videos. Please check them out. I just like talking about fragrances. Here we go. Get it on a test strip, and I'm going to get it on my skin as well. I'm going to use it as my scent of the day. Oh, pressurized atomizer, fantastic. Oh, literally hit my neurons instantaneously. Oh, mamma mia. Sorry if you're religious, but I'm not. Baby Jesus, you have just adorned me with the greatest smelling, zestiest lemons I've ever known. Well done, Dior, well done. They are unctuous up the Nostradamus, and if you've ever watched Mr. Season's videos before, you know unctuous and Nostradamus go hand in hand when a fragrance is smelling rather good. And this is smelling good, but is it smelling like the greatest cologne in the universe? I'm gonna get on the skin next. Oh, that is lovely. Very uplifting. Get it on the back of the hand first. Yes. Oh, the opening on that. It's like you've literally opened, imagine the fizziest, nicest, bespoke lemonade that you could have come across. Maybe you've been walking the mountains of Sicily, if there are mountains in Sicily, because I ain't got no idea, and you've come across a little local shop that sells locally produced products. In a fridge, they've got this beautiful bottle of lemonade. It looks bespoke. It's got a handcrafted label on it. The woman is maybe 70, 80 years old. She's been crafting her craft for decades, making the best lemonade she could ever make in her kitchen. And she just happens to have one bottle left in her fridge. You've picked it up. You've picked it up. I'm trying to explain the smell as best I can. Hopefully that does it some justice on the opening. It's literally uplifting. The dry down is going to come quick. Why? Because it's a cologne. That's what happens. We can't expect, for example, to pick up an Aston Martin and wonder why it drives fast. You get my point? It's a cologne. It's not going to last forever. That's the point of it. For the occasions that you might need a cologne, for example, wearing in an office, wearing in an enclosed environment where you don't want to smell the place out. You want a nice, intimate scent that's not going to stink all day long. And that's what a cologne does. It gives you that short, uplifting scent, sniff up your Nostradamus. That's exactly what this is doing. But again, is it the best in the universe? I'm going to go over the notes, exact notes. So we're going to do a bit of Fragrantica quickly. Has to be done. I would imagine there's going to be lemons. I would imagine there's going to be a little bit of floral or a little dance of green. And I would imagine there's going to be a bit of a manliness at the bottom because this is a masculine scent. Maybe some musky, woodsy type of vibe. I am obviously not reading this at all. Top note is Calabrian Bergamot to us and me and you. Lemons. Heart is Grapefruit Blossom. There's the floral element. Then in the base is what I thought, white musks. White musks, I don't know what the difference is with white, brown, whatever musks you can get. Just what you would expect from a fresh cologne. The simple things in life can be the best. But hang on, is it the best? I guess to summarize this in 4 words, it would be fresh, clean, breezy, and musky. It's not too sharp, it's not too sweet, it's well balanced. Going on to performance, you're not going to get long. 3 hours, 4 at a push. That's on skin. The projection, it's an intimate scent. It's a cologne. I'm not going to keep repeating it. But is it the best cologne in the world? We're going to find out. Just for a second, let's talk about Dior, because they make some great fragrances. They actually make my favorite fragrance of all time, and some will hate me or love me for this, Sauvage EDT. I wore that for years until my son said, "Dad, that's not cool." I had to change, and that's when I ended up with this behind me. Massive collection. They make Sauvage Elixir, one of the beast mode designers out there, a winter luxury. They make Dior Fahrenheit, a very divisive fragrance. I've often talked about that on my shorts. And now they make this, Dior Homme Cologne, which actually, I don't even know when it was released. I should really look that up. 2022. Didn't realize it was that recent. Price point on Dior Homme Cologne is, in the UK, approximately 86 quid for 75 mils. Or you can pick up a slightly bigger bottle. You can get 125 mils for about 120 quid. Or you can go all out and get a 200 miller for about 160, 170 pounds. Do you know what? It might be worth it. But is this the best cologne in the universe? Guess you could compare it to many fresh citruses out there. In my collection, it would probably boil down to Boss Bottled Citrus. That similar vibe, that's a bit more woodsy and a bit more depth and darkness going on with that one. The only other fragrance in my collection, which I could definitely say is a close contender, is Versace Eau Frais, or Eau Fresh, as I like to say. That's not quite a cologne, but it has similar performance, and I think this is also similarly a fantastic citrus fragrance. So let's get down to the nuts and bolts. Is this the best cologne in the universe? Well, there's an argument against that. My argument, this is geared for warm weather, and I suppose for it to be a contender as the best cologne in the universe, surely it would need to be an all-weather fragrance. Would it though? Well, we'll decide that in a second. I suppose you could argue that some guys do like wearing fresh citrus fragrances all year round. Not their fault that Mr. Seasons likes darker vanilla fragrances in the winter. I think what this does offer is affordable luxury. What you're getting is a quality product. They say the best things come in small packages. Well, on this occasion, it's quite the opposite. I think 75 mils might not be enough. The only drawback, it's the performance. It always boils down to performance, doesn't it, guys? A little tip that I would give would be scent layering. Maybe applying this after a nice clean moisturizing balm or something like that. This would do rather well. So to answer the question, is this the best cologne in the universe? I suppose the answer has to be possibly. Maybe you guys can comment, do you think this is the best cologne in the universe? Or do you know the best cologne in the universe? I'd like to hear. My summary is, it's a fantastic cologne. If you're looking for a cologne, definitely check out Dior Homme Cologne. I'm glad I've got it in my collection. Definitely going to sit very nicely in the back there, and I will be pulling that out on occasion, probably when I just want to reach for something without having to think too much. Thanks for watching, and until the next one, get on out there, get seasoned, and keep on sniffing up the Nostradamus. In fact, I'm going to season myself. Oh, right now. Goodbye, guys. Oh, yes.